This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Like that one was touched before it made it 10 yards. So, yeah, the penalty marker is coming out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Dropping back, it's Stockton. First play taking a deep shot. Makes the catch, can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, I cannot believe how this game has gotten started for this offense. First play of the game, they get a one-on-one matchup, and instead of waiting, they take a shot, and they hit it for a score.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Anthony. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play looking to throw it. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Using his legs, it's Peterson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. To throw, it's Lindsey. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And the last time they scored a touchdown, can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Bulldogs. There was no catching him that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rusher got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Lindsey. He fires downfield. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
This time, a completion. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. And the Razorbacks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Makes a quick grab. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The Razorbacks come to the line with first and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To the air, it's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. He's got the first and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. And the Bulldogs come up to the line in a hurry-up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarterback to stop him for a loss.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot and they can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. To throw, it's Stockton. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Back-to-back deep shots. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. The deep shot is caught for a big gain.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
And the Razorbacks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Dropping back. It's Lindsey. Pressure is coming. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
Defense is coming after him. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So it's Arkansas in front. About as exciting a first quarter as you could ask for. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
The pass rush closing in. The sure hands. It's Frazier. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up third down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. Makes the grab. It's Peterson. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
looking to the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. He went out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Grab down the middle, it's Frazier. Tackle made after a big gain. The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up.
Here he goes. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage, guys, just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. Finds a receiver wide open. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Running out of time in the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. The Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but yet nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Zero hesitation that time. We just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Back to throw. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the run, it's Frazier. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Anthony. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. On the move now. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Looking to pass here on second down. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. He finds some space. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking for a deep completion. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the onside kick bounces out of bounds, so unsuccessful there, and it's a penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Tight end goes in motion. And now the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Quick throw to the left. And it's gone in. What a catch. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the quarterback dropping back. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be a return. And the returner is brought down. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Quick throw to the left. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. Look out, room to run here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. And they're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They mix it up with a run. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. A completion here on 4th down. Thrown to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Lindsey. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the block.
And here comes a deep shot. Oh, man! Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Humphreys. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice...
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Stockton. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Arkansas. They were not going to catch him that time. So the offense flexing and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
On the ground, it's Frazier. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And it's caught. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
He's got it right near the end zone. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Second down and goal upcoming. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Looking to throw it on first down. Zips it down the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's got it in the open. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quick? Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw, test in the middle. That's caught. It's Humphreys. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Humphreys. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a toss play to the right. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's an out route, the catch made. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Movement here from the tight end. Looking for 6. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Defense showing blitz here. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And the point after is right down the middle. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Lindsey. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get your...
Who's in the clear? Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Grinding away on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looking for some space. It's Peterson. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Play action here on first down. On the move now. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the offense just takes a knee here. That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.